Alrighty, guys. We're going to be continuing where we left off in the last stream. Zoom. Alright. So, if I remember correctly, we just made it into the sector, so I have all the level ups and stuff still to do. Anyone that wouldn't be a gunner is going to get growing skill. So, this person is a bridge officer, so I'm going to go ahead and take growing skill for this character. If they work in a garden, they get it anyway. You're going to continue to get bridge skill. You're probably one of my gunners. I honestly don't know. I think you're one of my bridge officers, so you could do with more growing skill. Once we get through this, looks like the rest are gunners. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my combat settings so we know where people stand. I guess I can do these fairly easily. I know what to do with that. For that. I feel like one quality of life that would be really nice is when you click on a crew member, it doesn't drop this window unless you want it to. It gets kind of tedious, especially when you're trying to do these level ups. All right, let's go ahead and load our combat setting. And I don't really need them to get into position. I just need to see what their assignments are. All right, so you are shields. We'll continue to give you that. You are also shields. Shields, I think, are pretty important considering the number of shield generators we have. You're one of my gunners. Kill. Oh, I missed you. Shields. Doing pretty well on the shield skill. Gunnery skill, we're kind of not doing so hot because of the loss of crew members. Where some of our more skilled gunners got killed in events. So, we're a little bit behind on that end of things. Okay, one more gunner. And I have you on repairs. I'll continue with the repairs. Alright, let's go ahead and load the peacetime settings, get those back. Alright. So where do we want to go first? Got custom ship repair we don't need. Let's just hit here. Almost worthless. A gas giant, which would give me fuel, which we might need. Let's go here first. Scans have picked up a faint signal of active, potentially dangerous technology within this field of debris. Commence scavenging operation. So there could be a trap. Synthetics-wise, though, we're not necessarily anywhere. I'm just going to scavenge with the mothership. If we get a trap, we get a trap. An attack artifact with partially active subsystems was discovered floating among the debris. Okay, what did we get? What does it do? Piece of non-usable xenotechnology. Scrapping would yield resources and research data. Okay. Alright, we'll scrap it. Yeah, we're gonna hit the gas giant and then get out of here. Maybe we can get some fuel out of this. Risk of lethal. Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright, so let's take a look at the sector map. We haven't done that yet. So exit's over here. Well, we have no choice. We might as well visit here, but let's double check it. That's gonna be a lower cost than I'm pretty sure my jump. Oh. A little late on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and load my combat settings. Spacebar. I need to press the spacebar. I even forgot that that was the settings. All right. So, do we have things that we would install? Because we lost a lot of our previous systems. This is a hybrid mount, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So it makes sense for us to put point defense there, rather than the garden. Okay. Anything else we'd want? Can't really do the weapons. I have a lot of weapons. I want to scrap some of that. All this other stuff is not really anything that we need to install right now, so... Okay. Two ships rapidly approaching tactical weapons range. Active jamming systems suggest these are our pirates or slavers. It is a slaver. You have the mark of victim. We cannot ignore the mark. We need to have you. We will teach you to overcome all hate for self. But first, we need to take away that annoying freedom of yours. Okay. There is no choice here. Alright, what do we got? Ray gun, mining laser. This is going to be more problematic. There's a cannon. The ancient mini cannon is going to do damage to us, which I prefer not to take. Okay. Another Gatling gun. So both of these are going to be problematic to us. I have no nukes. They have a nuke. This ship has no nukes. Okay. I mean, really, I gotta pick one ship and try and disable it. Which ship would I think would be the easier one to disable? As far as I can tell, this ship has a single reactor. No, 2 reactors, but they're close together, so I might be able to take them out. So, we're gonna go after this ship until we've disabled its power. Maybe not the right call, but we're gonna give it a try. And if we disable his power, we'll change to the other ship. See if we can disable it. Our point defense will be able to take out a lot of this. But the Gatling guns are going to be problematic. Like, those will get in. Okay. We got all their power systems. Are their guns still firing? They should have no power. Oh, okay, yeah. So I think what is happening is, yeah, they are done. So we're going to switch. This one's going to be trickier because their power is a little bit more spread out, but it's still only 2 power systems. So I'm going to go after the bigger of the 2. With a chunk of my weapons. Okay, one of our shields got knocked out. Hopefully that'll get repaired quickly. They are trying to board me. Pretty significant boarding action going on here. Okay, one of the ships is trying to escape. We're gonna have to figure out which one. Not that one. Must be this one, yeah. Okay. So let's aim for their warp engines. What happened that this is not online? Oh, we lost our bridge. Apparently I don't have a gunner here? I could have swore I had enough gunnery personnel. It is possible somebody got on the ship. Alright. Kind of lost track of what I was doing. I need to hit the warp drive. Make sure they don't escape. Okay, we hit it. Now we just kill them. I don't understand. We took out their power. How are they still able to fire their guns? Okay. Let's go after their bridge here. You know what? You don't need to fire. Stop firing. Sure that's not targeted at the middle? Okay. We lost a crew member because I wasn't paying attention. That sucks. One of our gunners just got killed. Well, that fight could have gone better. Alright. We got a fair amount of resources, though, on the plus side. 3-man bridge. We already have one of these. DIY shield generator, that's gonna get scrapped. Shield battery. Compare that to the ones we have. That's better than that one. Okay, so that's gonna be a candidate for replacement. It is more power, though, and power is something... And yet again, we don't get any power out of these guys, which kind of is annoying, to say the least, but... For now, I think we don't have enough power to have both. So, this is gonna get scrapped. And I think we just scrap this too. Okay, we have a lot of extra resources. We're gonna turn one into a fuel nuke. Okay. Then we're gonna turn other things into 4 slots, so we have more hit points. Oh, you can't do that one. Yep. Okay. Do one more. Oh, that eats up fuel. Oh well. Fine. Okay. Do we have any burning holes that I need to worry about? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's have the, first off, who died? One of our gunners, which is unfortunate because we're already hurting in that regard. Okay, one of our unnamed crew. We took time to remember the lost one. Many thoughts were shared, and one stayed in your mind long after the night was over. As I see it, once you're dead, you get to meet again everybody you ever met in life. Be they scientists or animals. You either tell them, I'm sorry that I hurt you, or just do a high five and celebrate immortality together. I want to do the later, or latter. We all do. Okay. Well, there goes our food problem, though. We don't have to worry about food anymore. All right, let's load our peacetime settings. I may have to redirect a couple crew members. Looks like they are in the proper place. How many bots did we lose in that fight? I wonder. Okay. Well, let's repair what we can. So... cargo. Probably should have done this before converting fuel. Or whatever I did. I don't know. Because this does consume synthetics. I'm just going to put this here for ease of everything. I mean, our firebots did their job, but they did it too slow, and we lost a gunner because I wasn't paying attention. But we are still losing food. I put that back over here. All right. So we took some damage, but not enough to really worry about too much. Maybe we can get to a space station. Maybe here? Actually check that. Yeah, okay, good. Maybe. Alright. On over here. Surface of this lifeless planet is covered with patches of ultra rubium crystals, valued for their exotic properties. Cutting and processing them requires a lot of energy, however. Sure. Mining processing completed successfully. No accidents reported. Documenting the crystal's growth patterns yielded some xenodata as well. Alright, cool. That was well worth it. We're a little low on fuel, but I think we'll be alright. It's just warp here. There was no enemy fleets but on the scope, but that was the case last time, and we ended up running smack into pirates. See, that's a funny thing. The pirates are actually more threatening to us by a significant margin than the squids are. Okay, we could get a security bot, but it's very expensive. Yeah, I don't think these are really necessarily worth it. Go to the resources. I'm gonna sell off some of our food. Maybe not that much. 450 is fine, I guess. Fuel's kind of expensive, but I feel like we need it, so I am gonna buy some. Maybe not all of it, but a little bit. Alright. That'll do. The important thing is we got the repairs done. Okay, let's go to the sector map. Let's peek at it first. Okay. So we got a local gate. Now people said that it says where it goes. Does it? I think you have to go there. I mean, unless I'm mistaken. Or I'm looking at it incorrectly. Because, I think it was somebody in my YouTube comments. I post a lot of these things, the VODs on YouTube. They said that you could see it, but it's like... Don't you have to go there to be able to see it? It's like... Oh, maybe you have to analyze the data, huh? Could be it. Yeah, okay. So once you get it analyzed, you know where it goes. Alright. So that goes to where? It goes to there. So that would be a cheaper way to get out of the system, honestly. Kind of hard to get to, though. Let's go over here first. We'll pick up the, asteroids. The field of icy asteroids might have something interesting in it. Prospect and mine the asteroids. All the species containing valuable resources were too deep in the asteroid field to allow safe access. We'll go around. At this planet. This planet has promising mineral profile on a moon. Alright, prospect and scavenge. Unfortunately, the local mineral seams were too deep to consider mining here. Instead, our crew took time to explore around and found some beautiful caverns filled with microbes that produce a mildly narcotic gas. Our crew collected some, mostly for research purposes, of course. Yeah, that's why they're collecting it. Not any other reason. Alright. Let's try and get here as safely as we can. Yeah. Alright. Got something over here. I'm just gonna fly like that. Okay. Fergus. What does the sector map look like? We might want to go over this way. Problem with that is we'll run out of fuel. There's a lot of trade signals over here, which means there should be a lot of space stations. Wow, 3 space stations. You serious? Then we got one over here. And one over there. Some munitions. That's going to be insectoid technology. Star fuel, mercenaries, and elite destructive systems. Okay. We'll go ship carcass, cryopods. We'll kind of go like that way. The ship carcass has been looted already, but a few clouds of fuel have been detected floating nearby. The spilled fuel is usable, but collecting it might take some time. Alright, that's fine. Crew collected. A few parts of the tanker carcass were valuable enough to be salvaged, including a piece made of Vola steel, a rare metal alloy that can be used as a powerful explosive catalyst under the right conditions. Alright, so we get other various resources. Alright, let's go get the cryopods. Maybe we'll get a crew member back. This escape pod has drifted in space for a long time and seems to contain several cryofrozen individuals. Records show the pods were ejected after attack by unknown forces. Open pods. Our AI reports a critical malfunction in the cryopod defreezing process. It might endanger the lives of 3 frozen individuals. We could pump the pod full of regen paste to reduce the risk, but there are no guarantees. Organics are worth using here. Regen paste works, but we are able to only save one of the individuals. Alright, so we get 1 crew member and some resources. Alright, what do we got? You are a decent gunner. Go ahead and hop in here for now. Save the settings. Okay. You lose one, you gain one right back. Convenient. Alright, let's go to the lifeless planet. The surface of the lifeless planet is covered with patches of biomium crystals. These crystals are actually colonies of organic but inert nanobots. They were spread around the universe by precursors thousands of years ago for unknown reasons. We could collect the nanobots and refine them to organics. Sure. Even though I feel like we shouldn't. No accidents reported. Alright, so the question is, do we go the long route and go to these 2 places? Or do we take the short path? We do get money as we travel. Only 15? That doesn't seem right. Why have we such reduced effectiveness here for science? Oh, my mistake. Plus 53. Oh, okay, I misread that. Alright. But we do get money as we travel, so... I still feel like we're a little behind the curve, so... Also, once we get past this sector, we should have plentiful fuel reserves, or they'll give us fuel, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. Oh, didn't have time to react. 3 small unshielded ships are rapidly approaching tactical weapons range. It seems they have 3 weapon systems. We're slavers. What happened to the squids? Teach you freedom from pain. Must become slave first. We haven't encountered a single... Alright, so we're just gonna load combat settings. That we will have this character not having an objective, but we'll just tell them to get on guns. Okay. Alright. What do we got here? Mining laser, ray gun, mining laser. So that is not a threat to us because it's all energy weapons. Same layout. Same layout. Okay. So we just pick one at a time and just take them apart. So we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. So... boom. Just aim roughly in the middle of the hull, that's fine. These ships might be hard to hit, but with the sheer amount of firepower we have, should be okay. And again, they only have energy weapons, so shields are our strong suit. We did take a decent amount of damage to our shields, but as we take out ships... Okay, that ship is disabled, so we'll move on to the next one. If they come back online, they come back online, but right now, that ship's disabled, not really a threat to us, so... With these guys all working together, they are a little bit of a threat, as they are chewing through my shields. Okay, so we've taken those guys out. Move on. Well, not taking them out fully, but we've disabled them by knocking out modules. Then we'll just kind of play this game. So we disabled all of them. They are coming in with, alright. You know what? We need to get our security bots. I wish there was a way to select all security assignments, because I don't know a better way to do this. And I don't know how to select multiple crew. Yeah, there's a lot of things that this game still needs that are like just quality of life things. We know that the bad guys are going to come. I don't know. These guys could be... I guess they're all combat-y drones. Then we've got some more in here, perhaps? Yeah. We'll put them there. Oh, no, actually. Come on down here. Our point defense is doing a number on these guys? Okay. Actually, you guys come down here, because it looks like this guy's going to be in here. It's also really difficult, in my opinion, to see where the bad guys are on your ship. Like, to see whether they've actually got in or not. We'll just keep firing on this guy. Because with those, oh no. This guy may repair soon. Let's switch back to firing at that. This salvo might even kill him. Alright, how are we doing here? You have 8 hit points. Got another one coming in. Come on over here. Another one there. We already have the bots nearby. I think they'll take care of it. We may lose a couple bots. Yeah, the intruders on board doesn't really snap you to where the intruders are. Got a couple kill bots. Alright. Switch us back over to here. I'll leave the one laser going on this in case it's still alive. We'll probably lose a couple bots here. Security bots. That's a fire bot. We don't really want that doing it. Okay. Alright. Gone over. We don't want to have the sniper fire anymore because we want to keep our explosives. Alright, we lost a bot because they had a kill bot. But in the grand scheme of things, we had a ton of those things to start, and they're doing their jobs, so... Okay, a lot of resources. Let's see what we get. Finally, we get power. Alright. This is going here. Oh, we can't do that because we don't have an open slot, huh? How much power is this? 15, which is decent. It's not as good as what we used to have. This is getting scrapped. This is getting scrapped. This is getting scrapped. Okay. I'd like to get this installed, but I don't think we're gonna have the power for it. 7, 1, 3. I think I'm gonna get rid of the warp array effector here. Actually, we've abandoned this entirely. Alright. You. Go there. Alright. Card goes there. Load peacetime settings. Okay. So we've got 68 of 85. And I'm thinking we replace one of these weapons, right? So that does a lot of damage to shields. And as a result, I think it's better than the shield disruptor. This does 9 damage. This does 13 damage to shields. This does more damage once we get through the shields, though, which is one of the reasons why I think I might want to keep it around. Although this never deflects. It also does no damage to modules, though. Let's see this from a power standpoint. Okay, this consumes more power, so... Oop. Okay. So we're at 83 of 85. And then when we install this, we only need 1 power. Which this probably takes 1 power too, so there's no real change there. So we only have a couple excess power, but we can finally use this awesome death weapon, which honestly fires really fast. So it should be devastating. Put our best gunner in charge of it. Before we do that, let me grab the medical bay, heal the 1 injured crew member, and then we'll heal our bots as well. Okay, so all we need now is just better power. And as we get that, I think we'll be in a good place. Let's repair our bots. Bots. I'm gonna want to make nukes, but at this point, I really can't afford to waste a lot of fuel, so we're gonna have to think of something else maybe in that regard. Something that is more consuming these 2 things. So what do we got? Well, the DIY explosive pack nuke takes a lot of ammunition. We could do one of these guys. It does take fuel, but not as much. Takes a lot of ammunition. Let's do this guy. Okay. And then we can make more core slots, I guess. Okay. 1 more. That'll do it. Now that did unfortunately do just turned off. Interesting. Alright, so during peacetime we need to power off one of our things, which is fine. We'll go ahead and cargo Brewery, put that there. They load. And then, just to be sure, we're also gonna save. Alright, looking good. Let's come over here. We detect dense concentration of minerals in the atmosphere. Alright, yeah. Uh-oh. We found a large asteroid carrying a substance with anomalous properties. It's emitting warp energies manifesting themselves as a faint orange glow. Research the rock? Okay. We want to load our combat setting here. But I am going to need to go into my crew, figure out who has the best gunnery skill, and then they need to be assigned to that horrible death weapon that we're going to unleash upon our enemies. So you are going to be assigned to that. The substance proved to be a colony of very advanced nanobots with a memory form in their data bits. We activated the memory form, and the bots assembled themselves into a functional ship engine. Documenting the process, Generated valuable research data. Okay. We get an Emperor Banks long-range engine. Compare this to ours. So, oops. It is faster, better evasion, only slightly more fuel consumption. All right. At this point, I think we need to choose something to scrap. From a weapon standpoint, we have so many weapons in our thing here, so I'm gonna go ahead and scrap this guy. We're going to stall that guy. 3 ships are rapidly approaching tactical weapons range. We detect 10 active weapon systems, and total, one of them is smaller escort frigate. More slavers. What? This is supposed to be the area where the squids are. We haven't faced a single squid. They must have changed the way that this sector works. We will make your soul free of fear by applying delicious fear after your capture. All right. That's an interesting interpretation of that. Okay, so you are going to be easy to disable. You have weapons I don't like. And you aren't all that threatening. Okay, so this ship for sure is the more threatening of the bunch. So, this is what I'm going to do. You are not going to fire at that. You are. All of our lasers that, you know, they need shields to be pierced before they function are going to go over there. You are going to fire at the power systems. As are you. We'll go after the one that is the more powerful, I guess. Now, a big death ray I'm going to use to try and take out the weapons I don't like. Like, for example, this Gatling gun is a problem. So, we're going to aim specifically at that. Okay, let's see how our new death weapon works. We could fire a nuke. I'd rather save it, though, because our resources are a little on the low side, especially from a fuel standpoint. And I want to be able to get a full capacity of nukes. I think we can get through this combat. Totally missed one of our lasers. There goes. Boom. Good hit. Alright, so that's damaged. Let's switch over to another weapon system we don't like. For example, this. No, I didn't want to select it. I wanted to destroy it. Okay, that ship over here is disabled. So, let's start firing our energy weapons at this ship. It does have significant shields, but it only has somewhat limited energy distribution. Oh, one of our shields got knocked out there. Oh, they're trying to board me again. Alright. Security bots. Get over to where they're trying to board us. You guys. Get over to where they're trying to board us. Oh, there's another group over here. Oh, shoot. Forgot to put the point defense in. So it's going to be late to the party. Actually, you security bots, we're going to have an invasion over here. Alright. Kind of hate when they do these boarding party things, because it's like you got so many things to pay attention to, and if you don't, you can lose crew members real fast. I want to see how this does before we move it on. Might take this railgun out. Takes a long time for it to, you know, actually stop firing. I lose this drone. The drones aren't coming in together. Okay, that's damaged. Let's go after this, because it can also pierce my shields. Although I have no shields at the moment. Yeah, it's fine. Managed to take out some of their power systems over here, but not all of them. Need you to refocus over here. Okay. We're taking a lot of damage. Maybe I should have done a nuke. I wish I had any clue where the hell this was going on. Is this one of my crew members? I'm a little confused now. Oh, we must have taken out the bad guy who was in this area. Got a bunch of baddies over there. So our security bots should be on their way. We already got one in the area. Although there is a bad guy here. You guys need to... Unless there's still a guy here. Yeah, there is. Okay. This ship's back online. Alright. This one isn't. So, yeah, let's reshift. You're gonna fire over here. Trying to take out this ship. Not quite getting the shots on target that we need. Alright. Is that a bad guy? Okay. I'm not sure what your assignment is supposed to be. You're supposed to be a gunner. Do we need 2 gunners on this thing? Can you come over here instead? Okay. You're gonna get killed if you don't move. Yep, dead. Son of a bitch. Ooh, our cat's in danger. Cat, come over here. Did we lose a reactor? Why do we have power problems? Oh, this got EMP'd. Okay. Okay, that guy's disabled again. The shields have been down over here. Let's just get as much stuff firing over here as we can. Try and take out the damn shields over here. Alright, our shields are back up. We're roasting these guys. We lost yet another crew member, which really pisses me off. Okay, so you have no power anymore, but for whatever reason that doesn't turn off. Sometimes I don't get it. How do they still have power? Both of their power generation things are turned off. Alright, well, we need to pick a new target for our big laser thing. Guess what? Oh, they do have more power. I missed it. Over here. We're gonna fire just about everything we can over there. I mean, I don't think this ship will still be alive after all that, but... we took a kind of a shellacking here. They're dead. Alright. Take these guys out first. I'm gonna save the ammunition at this point. Then you reroute over here. Oh, they fired their nuke, but it didn't land good. Whew, little rough. Okay, dead. They're dead. We have a fire. Salvage complete. Our utility bots have salvaged all resources left on the battlefield. We have a bunch of stuff to take care of here, but we also have a fire, and we also don't have very many people, many bots assigned to firefighting duties anymore, as many bots died in the fighting. Why are you set to guard duties? You shouldn't be set to guard duties. You should be set to firefighting. Alright, get them on the job. Okay, where were we? Ooh, good. Power, power, power. We need those. As a matter of fact, we may have a good peacetime, wartime setup now. Where we may be able to install more shield batteries. Alright, let's bring up our cargo. This can get scrapped for sure. We're not gonna go ballistic weapons except for the sniper, which we already have, so this is getting scrapped. Sensors, maybe. Our current sensors are better in every way, so this is getting scrapped. Another one of these guys. Not sure we really need it per se, although what we could do is we could install that instead of this. Again, I don't know what the purpose of that would be, though. We'd get more organics. Don't really need more organic storage. So, yeah, I'm not really going to do that. So this is getting scrapped. Alright. So, I need to go into my cargo and I need to empty out space. So, that means we're going to have to get rid of some things that I've been saving. Get rid of this. And then... guess we don't need a backup sensor as much. We'll get rid of that. Alright. Let's store those. So when we get into combat again, we're going to install those power, well, at least one of those reactors in one of these places, then we'll put another shield battery, and then our shields are going to be outrageous. Alright. First off, let us... I have a lot of metals, so I may just let them do the repairs. Oh, no. I hit the wrong button. I mean, not that it matters. No. Okay. Let's get our healing done. So that first. The other thing about losing the crew is it's really common for your crew, like when they're on the enemy's always bored where your guns are, it seems. And then it's really easy for your guys to get trapped in here. So as soon as they get on the ship, whoever's there instantly dies. Like there's just no time. Which it really sucks. So we've lost so many crew members at this point. It's starting to get kind of annoying. Oh well. We'll survive. And we need to grab all the damaged bots and have them get repaired. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do with these exotics. I'm probably just gonna have to convert them into fuel. Give me 40 fuel, which really is a waste. None of the nukes I can build use them, so yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Alright. What was I gonna do after that? We're gonna set ourselves back up for peacetime. Load peacetime settings. And then one of the people that died may be one of our gardeners, so we're gonna have to readjust if that's the case. Sure seems to be the case, so people that are in the freezer, are either of you any good at gardening? No. But it doesn't really matter because it should help at least a little bit. Yeah. Okay. There we have it. Let's read the death. Took the whole evening to honor the lost one by browsing all the data they left behind, including various art the person created during their lifetime. There was a book we didn't even know they wrote. We will add their art to Intergalactic. I think we even read this one before. But anyway, it's one of the people that we didn't name, so alright. Let's go ahead and save the new settings. Alright. It's hard to say how effective our big death weapon was. I mean, it did seemingly pretty good damage, so... And it seems to have nice pinpoint accuracy. I like that. Alright, let's go ahead and... back in here. So we'll go here. Then go to the space station. Warning, as access to this planet is restricted to Gal Prospect Incorporated only. Failure to respect property borders will result in attack by orbital defenses. Print long-range missiles to neutralize the satellites from a safe distance. We send a swarm of cheaply printed long-range missiles toward the planet. It seems the satellites are equipped with point defenses, picking off some of our missiles before they reach the target. Fire again! Fire again! Wow, that was a lot of resources. This better be worth it. We got some fuel. It may harvest more fuel elements from deeper layers of the atmosphere. However, powerful atmospheric effects of the gas giant make the operation inherently risky. We'll just leave. Alright, let's go to the space station. I'm hoping they have repairs here. They do indeed.